Hey, what's up guys, it's me, text-to-speech program. Since Memo the film nerd is too much of a little bitch to use his voice for the video, he is also making this video to cash in on the success on those lazy as fuck videos that do nothing but recap some obscure movie the viewer probably has never seen or never will afterward. Anyways, today we'll be recapping the 1997 Japanese animated apocalyptic psychological drama film, Neon Genesis Evangelion, The End of Evangelion. It was written and co-directed by Hideaki Anno, and animated by Gainax and Production IG. The film serves as a parallel ending to the anime television series Neon Genesis Evangelion, which was aired from 1995 to 1996 and ended with 2 episodes that became controversial. Although technically being a continuation, the film is both a mindfuck to new viewers and people who have seen the show. The film begins with the depressed as fuck teenager Shinji Ikari, who is the pilot of Evangelion Unit 01, which is one of several giant cyborgs that were designed to fight hostile supernatural entities called angels. Shinji is distraught over the death of his gay lover Kaworu Nagisa, who had revealed himself as an angel in human form, leading to his inevitable decapitation. He visits his fellow pilot Asuka Langley Soryu in a hospital where she lies comatose, after being mind-fucked by another angel. Trying to shake her awake, he accidentally reveals her chest and begins to bust a fat nut all over his hand in front of her, chastising himself afterward. A secretive committee called SEAL has been planning to initiate an event called the Third Impact, which will turn all life on Earth into orange Fanta TM and achieve human instrumentality. SEAL discovers Shinji's father Gendo Ikari intends to use Nerv, a paramilitary organization that deploys the Evangelion units, to create his version of the Third Impact to reunite with his deceased wife Yui, whose soul resides in Unit 01. After getting butthurt, SEAL decides to swat Nerv and doxes their IP address to Child Protective Services to seize control of Nerv, killing most of the staff. Nerv Major Misato Katsuragi orders Asuka to be moved to Evangelion Unit 02 and placed at the bottom of a lake. Since Rei Chiquita is nowhere to be found and Shinji is too much of a little bitch to do anything, however, that doesn't stop her as she then rescues Shinji from the vaguely evil troops. Misato, who wants Shinji to defend Nerv, takes him to Unit 01's bay doors but is shot in the process. Before her death, Misato implores Shinji to pilot Unit 01, kisses him and says some shit that would make her the female equivalent of Subway's mascot aka Lion Maker, and forces him into an elevator. Shinji discovers Unit 01 is immobilized in Bakelite. Gendo retrieves Evangelion pilot Rei Chiquita, who carries the soul of the angel Lilith. Gendo has had the angel Atom surgically implanted in his right hand. If he merges Atom and Lilith, it will begin the Third Impact. Attempting to stop him, Nerv scientist Ritsuko Akage decides to delete System 32 to destroy Nerv. However, Casper, a computer core modeled on Ritsuko's mother, overrides her command and Gendo kills her, as Gendo was doing Ritsuko's mom the entire time. Inside Unit 02, Asuka overcomes her trauma and reactivates the unit. After she finds out that her mom's soul who hanged herself was in the EVA the entire time, she destroys the Self-Defense Force forces, but SEAL's new mass-produced Evangelion units arrive. Asuka defeats the EVA units before Unit 02 runs out of power, after which the EVA units reanimate and begin to disembowel her and Unit 02. Although still a fighter, she tries to fight back, only to get shish kebabbed by several spears of Loganus. Unit 01 breaks free of the Bakelite and ascends above Nerv headquarters. Above ground, Shinji sees SEAL's units carrying the mutilated remains of Unit 02 and suffers a mental breakdown, screaming in horrified revulsion. The movie ends. LOLJK, the movie continues. Meanwhile, Rei's body is losing structural integrity, so Gendo can merge Atom with Rei simply by placing his hand on her boob with the Atom fetus. Rei betrays Gendo by severing his hand after Rei hears Shinji screaming over Asuka's corpse. Rei takes Atom for herself, merging with Lilith, with Gendo begging her not to be a bitch and take the new form by herself, only for Lilith to change into a gigantic white version of Rei. The mass-produced units pull Unit 01 into the sky and crucify it, beginning the ritual to start the Third Impact. After Shinji witnesses the giant Rei Lilith, he screams in fear like the depressed boy he is. Realizing this, Lilith manifests as Kaworu before Shinji and asks him what he wishes for, as to make him feel more calm. After several dreamlike contemplations, including fighting with and strangling Asuka, who called him an old hag, Shinji concludes his emo phase and decides that the best option is for everyone to die. Lilith responds by turning everyone into orange Fanta TM and reforming their souls into into a single consciousness. After more contemplation, Shinji realizes that what he did was cringe and decides to reject it. Shinji's rejection causes the destruction of Lilith and humanity is set free. Yui tells Shinji anyone can return if they have the will to, and they bid farewell. Shinji rematerializes in an apocalyptic landscape as Lilith's head falls apart. Sometime later, Shinji is asleep on a shoreline, tired from the graves he built for his friends, and is startled by the second human to return, Asuka. Shinji begins to strangle her, but when she caresses his face, he stops and breaks down in tears. In response, Asuka says,
"How disgusting."
I'm going to be honest with you, this video was funnier in my head, but now realized that this shit was pretty cringe.